Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching it, don't leave without subscribing. But if this is not your first time watching it, hey peeps. So today, if you've been watching my recent videos, I've been bringing up that I was gonna do a video on how to be a real and true friend. Well, today is that day. And I thought it would be a good idea because most of us have true best friends that we tell our deepest, darkest secrets to. So sometimes you wonder, are you a good friend to them? And then how can you stay a real and true friend to them at all times? So I thought it'd be best for me to give you a few tips that will help you out in a major way. So with that being said, let's move straight into the first reason. And I know this is sometimes can be very hard, but always be available when they need someone to vent to. Because if you want to be a real and true friend to the person that you think you are a good friend to, sometimes you have to be available when you're not available, if that makes sense. If you're busy but your friend needs someone to talk to right then and there, have a conversation. It don't necessarily have to be a face-to-face conversation. It don't necessarily have to be an over-the-phone conversation. It could be a texting conversation. And y'all can meet later on and talk about the conversation. However y'all want to do it. The second, make sure they are okay at all times, especially when you sense something is wrong. And if you see me keep looking down, I wrote everything down that I'm telling you. So it's like, you have that, just like I said in the previous video, is intuition that something just don't seem right. Something's off with your friend today. So if you feel that way, just ask them, is everything okay? Remember, there's always a time to crack jokes, and then there's a time to actually be serious about certain stuff. When your friend is going through it, don't crack a joke about it. When that situation has passed and they no longer dealing with it, then it's okay to crack a few jokes. But when she's going through it or when he's going through it, why crack a joke? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. Let them know you have that back no matter how a certain situation ends. If, let's say your friend, and I know most of us that did it, we had a conversation with our friend, and dudes do it too, where they have a conversation that, man, fuck that B. But at the same time, when it all said and done, you go back to the same female that you was just talking about. Or when it comes to a girl, you can talk down on this dude. But then when it's all said and done, you be talking, I'm not going back with him. But when it's all said and done, you go right back to the same dude. So we all had those moments. Always keep the promise that you made to them. Never break a promise. And this is just not talking about friendship. This is talking about anything. Never break a promise with somebody that you made a promise with. To me, a promise is sacred. Something you keep to heart. Something that is dear. So if you're going to break it, then don't make it. That's the motto I live by. If you're going to break it, don't make it. Another one I want to run by you all. I know we're not all perfect, so when you make a mistake, be the bigger person to apologize. And like I said in the previous video, make your apology count. Just don't apologize and not letting them know that, hey, we all make mistakes, and I made a mistake, and I'm sorry. Apologize for what you did. Be honest at all times. Be honest about your feelings, your friend actions, and also sometimes how you feel about the friendship. Sometimes you don't like what your friend do sometimes. So if you truly their friend, say right then and, hey, I don't like when you do this. And if your friend get mad at you about a certain situation or what you speaking your feelings and opinions about, then maybe you need to sit back and question your choosing of a friend. You get what I'm saying? Never use people. Meaning never call someone just because you need to do you you need them to do a favor for you. Like for instance, you never talk on a daily basis. No friend that has a life of their own talk to their best friend on a daily basis. Even though y'all know y'all best friends and y'all know if y'all stay far apart, well, not far apart, if y'all stay gone for each other for a couple of days, maybe weeks at a time, and y'all come back together, it's like y'all never left each other's side. And that's just how, I mean, like, never call your friend. And if you never talk to this friend, and I understand you call her, and you say, hey, can you do me a favor? Or you start this little, what's the word I'm looking for? You start this little talk. Hey, how you doing? It be dry talking, though. But at the same time, you want to lead up to asking them to do something for you. Well, I'm going to tell you this. I have a friend that never calls. And I'm not even going to call her a friend. I'm going to call her an associate. She never called. We never hang out on a day-to-day basis. We never go out together on a day-to-day basis. And if I have a problem, she's not the one that I'm going to call. So, but every time it seems like she needs help, she'll call me and say, hey, can you do me a favor? But when I have done that favor, she disappeared again. So it took me a while to understand and to listen to the signs she was giving off. She only wanted me to do something for her, but she never wanted to do that for me in return. And that's the way that I could simply put that out there. Never use people. And that should have been number one, but that should be also common sense. You never want to sit there and use someone just for what you can get out of them. Because sometimes when you use somebody, that turns over to you getting screwed in the end. So if you get nothing else out this video that I'm giving you, never use anyone. I don't care if that's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your parents, your relatives. Never in history should you ever just use someone for what they can do for you or what they can give you. And that's how I feel about it. Be loyal. Confidentiality is everything between two of you. If just like I said, you had that friend you tell your deepest, darkest secrets to, and that friend you tell your secrets to tell their secrets to you. But at the same time, you shouldn't be a rat. And what I mean by rat, you shouldn't go sneak and giggy and say, hey, listen, did you say blah? Did you know that blase, blase, blase? And then the person gonna ask, who told you that? And then they gonna say, oh, she told me that. Never be a rat. When your friend tell you something, keep it to yourself. Because that's your best friend for a reason. So just be loyal to your friend. Be respectful, mutually open and supportive. Be respectful. I don't care if that's just a friend y'all first started talking, y'all had beef, but then y'all ended up best friends. But be respectful. Be supportive is number one. Always be supportive and open to your friend. Be supportive, but be honest. Be supportive, but hey, look, this is what you need to fix. See what I'm saying? Be a good listener, hush. Let them vent. Be quiet. You don't always have to say, when they say something, you can't always fix the problem. Sometimes it takes them just to vent. Just to get everything off their chest and say, hey, look, this is what happened to me. And you're not going to say, hey, I can fix it. At least how I'm going to fix it. Just hush. Let them vent. That's the best thing to listening, is letting another person vent. Okay? And then if they say, hey, can you help me with this? Let them get what they got to say out the way. And then you try not necessarily fixing the problem, but giving them your opinion of what you would do. Because can't nobody fix another person's problem but the person who's going through that problem. And that's just what I got to say about it. Help your friend deal with their struggles. Give them thoughtful advice. Just like I said before. Never fix the problem. Can't no one fix the problem. But you can help that person while they go through that problem. It's a difference. Don't fix the problem because no one can fix it. Just help them while they're going through. Be supportive. Um, give your friends some space when they need it. Then have a talk on the situation or why they needed the space. If someone talk to you about a situation, they just broke up with their boyfriend or girlfriend, and you just go there and ask them what's wrong, and they say, "Well, man, just give me space. It's all I need. I just need to be by myself." But at the same time, don't let that space lead to months and years before y'all start back talking. It's okay for a week, a couple of days, but when you see it going on 2, 3 weeks at a time, that space is over. We need to have a conversation. What's really going on? Why you need space? You never needed space before, so what's the problem? You have to make that known. Now, if it go 2 or 3 days, that's okay. But when it gets to 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years, a conversation need to be had before you even get past, I'm going to say 8 days. 8 days, 9 at the most. When it gone 2 weeks, that's when we need to have a conversation. And we need to have it like right now. It's not no over the phone conversation. It's not no text conversation. We need to be face to face. Learn to forgive them never through the mistake they made back in their face. Um, it's never throw, but at the same time, it's back to the thing about learning to forgive and forget. But when you forgive that person for a mistake they did, never throw it back in their face. You remember when you did this to me, and never do. What's the word I'm looking for? Never throw something back in someone's face or something they feel guilty for. Like, it was a mistake. I'm not going to do it again. But if I do it again, you have the right to be mad at me. Learn to forgive them. Just learn to forgive them. That's all I have to say about that. And I know when we in a relationship and not necessarily talk about a relationship, we try to change people. But when you're in a friendship, don't change them. Just accept them for the person they are. Um, if you have an uptight friend and you uptight, then don't change them if you haven't changed yourself. You knew what kind of person they was when y'all first started being friends, so why even change? Get what I'm saying? Stay in touch no matter what. And that's kind of redundant, but at the same time, I know everybody lives a life, and I know everybody goes through stuff. But at the same time, don't forget you got a friend. Be grateful that you have one, because everyone doesn't have the opportunity to have a best friend. Not everyone has the opportunity to have a true friend, a loyal friend, a respectful friend, a friend that has their back no matter what. No one has that opportunity to have that. So when you do have that, cherish it to its fullest extent. And I hope this all y'all enjoyed this video, because that's all I have for you today. If you like videos like this, leave more suggestions in the comment section below. Also, if you want to add on to what I had to say, leave it in the comment section. I'll be sure to read them. And I always respond to the comments, even if it's like, it might be a couple of hours later or maybe a day later, but I'm going to respond. Also, don't forget to subscribe. When you subscribe, you'll see a bell. Don't forget to click that bell to be notified of every time I upload a video. Also, share the videos. Show it to your best friend if you agree to what I said. That's all I have for you today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be blessed, guys. See you later.